Going on, everyone? Just finishing up a podcast episode that I just recorded, and getting ready to. That sounded bright. I'm just getting ready to do another interview here at 1 o'clock, and it's actually with a CPA. So I wanted to know if you guys had any questions. That's what we're going to be. I'm going to be asking you, and also talking about a couple other things. Hey guys. Looks like I just saw a gold rush on your computer. Yeah. Yeah. That's another reason why I wanted to put it out there. I'm excited. It's gold rush night, guys, and it's basketball night too. So yeah. Val says good morning. Hey Val, what's going on? Arizona, increase in sales lately. Yeah, sales are doing good. Doing just fine right now. We're experimenting with a few other things. Got another product that was just released. Is your cute little dog with you? Yeah, he actually is, and he's actually. Let me see here. Got to let him out actually. Want to say hi, bro? Say hello. Say you want to go outside. See, he's waiting at the door. Hold on a second. Let me let him out. I'm gonna let him out now. Go on. No, see, he just wants to lay in the door. He just wants to sit in the door. So, hey, Brody. Yeah. So, all right. So, yeah, he is cute. So, hey, Danny Brewer, sup, man? Wow, how cute. Yeah, cool. If we're reinvesting 100%, does that exempt us for taxes on that gain? Well, if you're putting money in, you know what? These are great questions, and that's what I want to do here. I'm going to actually make some notes here. Will state sales tax be retroactive? So that's what I want to do here, though, because I am going to be on. I'm going to get my notebook here, which I always have my notebook, guys. So what I want to do is I want to ask some questions that you guys might have. And then, I mean, what our taxation requirements for non-U.S. residents selling in the U.S.? That's a good question too. But let me just say, one of the main topics that I'm going to be covering, sales tax still due, but not income tax if no profit. Yeah, sales tax for sure. But what I'm going to be talking a lot about is LLCs, the right form of business to set up. Thoughts on tax jar. Tax jar is great, and that's about sales tax. We won't be diving into sales tax too much. We'll be talking more on an accountant looking at your account as far as like business entities, and then also how to structure a business, how you can use expenses. We'll be talking about that type of stuff. But the sales tax stuff, if you go to tax jar, that's definitely where you want to get all that. Dudes, these are complex issues. Lawyers up or talk to an accountant in your state. Yeah. This is what you needed. Cool. Yeah. So, one of the big questions I get a lot is, Scott, should I set up an LLC, or when should I set up an LLC, or should I do an S corp? Or when should I do an S corp? So a lot of these questions I'm going to be asking him, but also the differences about being a sole proprietor, about just using your, social security number as your business. LLC with S corp. Yes. It's another great question. Because you can kind of graduate from an LLC to an S corp. You can start the LLC first and then do the S corp. TaxJar has tons of helpful info on their blog. Yeah, they do, Val. Thanks for mentioning that. What about taxes that we never collected for the past sales? I think you're talking about sales tax again. Which if you didn't collect them, and I'm not an accountant or a lawyer, but if you haven't collected them, depending on what state you're in, then you will, technically you could have to retroactively go back, but that's only if you were supposed to collect for that state. And it's kind of still up in the air. S corp can wait. Yep. Because here's the thing, and this is why you should go to TaxJar if you don't know about this stuff. You still owe them one lump sum in New York. Yeah, you could. But if you're not collecting, like if you live in, this is kind of how it works. For me anyway, if I live in New York and I sell product to someone that lives in New York, technically, then I need to collect sales tax on that. Now, the way that it was explained to me is if I live in New York and I sell something in Ohio, and Ohio doesn't have a warehouse that has my inventory in, and someone buys it from Ohio, then I wouldn't have to pay sales tax for that sale. Move to a state with no sales tax, come to Oregon. Yeah. But again, this is kind of like all speculation. And I don't even think that the government knows what it's supposed to be doing. Does TaxJar replace an accountant? No. What TaxJar does is it makes it really easy to see the states for which you have products in, and then from there, what sales tax should be being collected. But you're really going to you're going to check a box inside of your Amazon account that's going to start collecting sales tax. So now your customers are going to pay sales tax. What do you do for taxes, Scott? Currently, right now, any state that I have inventory in or that I ship inventory to, I register in that state. And that's really what I do. And then TaxJar manages all of that. The IRS or jail replaces an accountant. Yeah, right. Yeah. So definitely find a good accountant. That's the one thing I would say for some advice. That's the first thing. The second thing would be, try to educate yourself so you can do what at least you feel is the right thing to do. And sales tax, again, is a whole nother animal. So right now I'm talking more about like when you're first starting, what do you set up your business as? Or when I first started, I started my Amazon business just as a sole proprietor. I didn't set it up as an LLC or anything until I started seeing that I was getting some sales. Then I set it up as an LLC. And now, the accountant that I'm using, which we'll talk to, I'm basically, because I have other businesses going, it's kind of like when you cross that $40,000 to $50,000 range that it makes sense to then go to an S Corp. And I'm going to have him explain why, because then you have like payroll in a sense and you're on the payroll. So the way that it was explained to me is that any money that comes into the business and then you pay yourself, you're going to pay your payroll tax, but you're also going to pay Social Security on that money, and you're also going to pay your federal income tax. Now, any money that the business makes that doesn't pay you directly as far as like payroll, you wouldn't pay the Social Security tax on, you would just pay the federal tax on. And that's where the savings would come into on being an S Corp. But you need to make, 50 grand a year to have that make sense. Only need S Corp once you're taking money out of the business. Absolutely. 100%. LLC for me personally was more of a protective thing, to where I could then make it the business, and then anything that comes into the business, that's what could be, I could be sued for technically. Now, I'm not an attorney, so I don't know the loopholes. I'm sure there is some, but my attorney said, do that, get some liability insurance, and then just keep, doing what you're doing. So does anyone have any questions about any type of questions about an LLC or S Corp or maybe some deduction type stuff? And I can ask him that. 'Cause like I said, I'm going to be doing that in about 50 minutes right now. What company you use for liability insurance? I don't even know the name off the top of my head, but I went through a broker and they found them. And I think even the company that I'm using now isn't even offering new plans. It's funny how they do this. It's really kind of hard to find one. And when you do, you kind of got to lock into that. I went to my local, and then from there I went and had a broker go find me one. You still want more bonus pay to avoid, FICA taxes, pay yourself 40 grand annually. Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of why it does pay once you start making that money to hire a CPA, because they do know more than just a regular accountant. A good one, that is. Liberty Mutual. Okay, good. Put that out there. Liberty Mutual, anyone who wants to check that out. And as far as costs go for that, it ranges. I've seen people that if they're saying that they're generating $300,000 a year, they're paying anywhere between $3,000 to $6,000 a year in liability insurance. So check out Liberty Mutual. I guess that would be one. So I'm going to ask about deductions. I'm going to ask about, like I said, the different entities. What if we store all our product out of one specific fulfillment center, consolidate tax states? Again, Go to TaxJar, even reach out to them. I've heard some people say yes, and I've heard some people say no. So I've heard some people say you got to register in all the states, whether you have product there or not. This all happened because Amazon was selling a lot of product, and we are now. And now the states aren't getting the benefits of the sales tax. So it's a way for them to capitalize on the sales that are being generated there because a lot of the local brick and mortar stores aren't there to take in that sales tax. Do you just plug in Wave app numbers to your accountant? Yeah, I just give them a spreadsheet from the Wave app. That's it. And I send it over. Can I buy 3 products and sell them as one to get the... Yeah, you definitely can do that. My product liability insurance is only $53 a month for a 1.5 million umbrella. That's nice. Who are you using? Maybe we can make a note of that. Is that Liberty Mutual that you're using? That's a damn good policy. I'm paying like $3,000 a year. Keep the hearts coming, guys, too. Keep the hearts. Keep the hearts. American Family. Okay, cool. I want to make a note of that. I'm writing. Cool. Liberty Mutual was another one that you guys said. Cool. I'm just making notes. So is it through an agent? Yeah, that's a good question. Is it through an agent? Liberty Mutual is the agent, I believe. Who do we call for that? Yeah, I don't know the answers to that, but if you guys want to chat about it in the box, go right ahead. Yeah, it is through an agent. Okay, cool. While you guys are discussing that, for those of you that don't know, I'm a big fan of Gold Rush, and that's on tonight, so I'm pumped. But I might have to record it because Liberty Mutual through Wells Fargo. I contacted Wells Fargo, and they said that they don't offer that anymore. So I don't know. I think it depends on who you talk to. Inventory labs for inventory. Yeah, you can use that. Look it up on Google to find a local agent. Yeah, find a local agent, but then you got to find a broker because a broker will go through all of the different broker or the different agencies to find one. Anyway, back to Gold Rush, guys. If you guys are not fans of Gold Rush, check it out. It reminds me of Amazon Business. It's where you're digging for gold, especially in pay-per-click. And the other thing is my son's got a basketball game tonight, so we're going to be checking that out tonight. We're really excited. Huge rivalry. We've got a whiteout area where we're going to be all wearing white shirts and going nuts. So we're really, really pumped about that. Excited. Our family's big sport nuts, especially for our kids. So really excited. So you keep forgetting to watch it, huh, Val? Just DVR it. DVR it, watch it. Love that show. Big fan. These guys taking risks. I'm telling you, they're spending thousands of dollars a day to find gold, and sometimes they don't find any. I just told my DHL guy yesterday to hurry up because it's a gold rush time. It is. You're absolutely right. We're on the gold, guys. We're on the gold. Go ahead and make sure that all that stuff is the Profit on CNBC is awesome too. You are right. I watched that one too. I watched that. I watched Shark Tank, Profit, and I also watch Gold Rush. Those are my 3 main shows when I do watch shows. And then if I get time, I'll watch some football. Other than that, I don't watch a lot of TV. So those are the main shows that I record. Same 3 for me. So awesome. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to do a quick little scope here before I get on with this guy. And I'm going to do that. Yeah, I love the Profit too. Awesome, Val. Val, too, we haven't sent that out yet, but we're going to be doing another hangout this Saturday. I believe it's going to be at 3 o'clock. Val is one of our students inside the class, so if you guys are watching and you're a student, we're having a hangout this week. I just thought I'd give you a reminder now. So that's it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get ready for this interview. And wanted to remind you guys, too, if you have not attended one of my live workshops, I'm doing one more for the TAS community. We're going to be doing that one next Thursday night at 9 p.m. It will be the last workshop of 2015. So if you haven't attended one or you think someone wants to attend that hasn't attended, swipe, share. Seahawks are the best show. I have my daughter's boyfriend's a huge Seahawks fan. How's the book? The book is going great. My first product, guys, in the first month, 60 in sales. Scott, thanks a lot. No problem. Awesome job, by the way. Awesome job. To register for that workshop, if you guys want the link, it's theamazingseller.com/workshop. Go over and register for that. It'll be one of our last ones for 2015. Hell yeah. Awesome. All right, guys and gals, thank you so much. And hey, Susie, what's going on? And yeah, have a great rest of your day. And hey, be thinking about me tonight with my son. Hopefully he pulls out a win, and hopefully he has a great game. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. All right. I might not have a voice come Monday because we end up yelling a lot. But yeah, tap it up. Tap up that screen. They're looking beautiful, by the way. And share this with whoever you think would be interested in the Amazing Seller podcast. I wonder what people think when they see this guy looking at video with hearts on your face. Keep garlic pressing and dig for gold. Yes, please. I'm the mall people looking over my shoulder. That's awesome. All right. We'll see you guys later. Have an awesome day. Keep tapping it up. If you're watching the replay, tap it up, give some love, and we'll see you guys real soon. Have a great Friday and a great weekend. I'll try to do a scope tomorrow or on Sunday. So take care. Do I have a podcast on this topic? What topic? The one about taxes? No, but it's going to be being aired here really soon because I'm going to be doing an episode today, and I'll be airing it probably in the next couple weeks. So, all right, we'll see you guys later. Take care. Peace.